Good morning and welcome. I'm Sandy. Before you move too far into your day, I invite you to spend a few minutes with me. We don't always get to choose what the day brings us, but we can bring awareness to how we meet it. So today I want to talk about creating sacred structure. We often think of freedom as just having no restrictions and no boundaries or no obligations. We imagine that freedom means being able to do whatever we want whenever we want. But sometimes the opposite is true. Sometimes it is the structure that gives us freedom. Think of the banks of a river. Without the banks, the water spreads in every direction and it loses its power. But when the water is held within a container, it can move with purpose. It can travel great distances and it can even carve through stone. Our lives work a lot the same way. A boundary can protect what matters. A routine can create space for something meaningful. A decision can end the exhausting cycle of constantly reconsidering the same question. And a commitment can become the container that allows something important to grow and protect it. Structure doesn't have to mean rigidity, but sacred structure is different than that. It's not always about controlling every moment or creating more rules to follow. It's about consciously choosing the boundaries, decisions, routines, and commitments that support the life you actually want to live. Consider what happens when there's no container for something that you value. What if the structure is not the enemy of freedom, but the structure is what makes the freedom possible? So today, consider one place in your life where greater structure would create greater freedom. Consider where you would benefit in your life from greater structure. Take a moment now to become still. Allow your body to settle where you are. Take a slow, deep breath in and gently let it go. Again, take a slow, deep breath in and exhale. And bring to mind one area of your life that feels scattered, neglected, or continually pushed aside. And don't try to solve everything at once. Just notice what arises and ask yourself, where could a little bit more structure in my life create more freedom? Imagine creating a container for protection around what matters to you. Like the banks of the river that allow the water to flow with direction and strength. Repeat to yourself now, today, I create structure in service of what matters to me. I recognize that a thoughtful boundary can protect my energy. A clear decision can free me from endless reconsideration. A simple routine can create space for what I value. And a meaningful commitment can become the container in which something important is finally able to grow. I don't need to control everything. I need only to choose one place where conscious structure can support greater freedom. Take one more slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, consider one small structure you could create today. One boundary, one decision, one routine, or one commitment. Let it be simple enough to honor and meaningful enough to matter. Sacred structure is not about filling every moment or organizing every detail. It's about recognizing that what we value sometimes needs protection. Dreams need time. Relationships need attention. Our bodies need care. And our creative work needs space. So meaningful change often needs a container strong enough to hold it. Today, I choose one place in my life where greater structure can create greater freedom. I create a container for what matters, and I give something meaningful space, protection, and consistency needed to grow. And remember, you may not always get to choose everything the day brings your way, but you can choose how you meet it. Carry today's intention with you, not as something else to accomplish, but simply as something to return to whenever you need it. Thank you for sharing this time with me today. I'll see you next time.